Palma, and I am a ranger at Boyd Hill Nature Preserve. And my specialty is to oversee our birds of prey program. Here at Boyd Hill, we house 19 permanently injured birds of prey that we train to become avian ambassadors to take all throughout the county to teach you about birds that are here. So today with us, we have Rusty. He is a red-shouldered hawk. These hawks are the most common hawks that you'll find in all of Florida. That is because they love to live in wetland habitats with a lot of oak trees. So these birds are what we consider generalists, so they'll eat just about anything they can get those talons on. Rusty here, so like I said, all of these birds are permanently injured, non-releasable birds of prey. So Rusty here has an eye injury. His right eye is actually pushed into the back of his skull, and he broke bones in his chest. So because of that, we know that he just didn't get his eye poked out. He actually collided into something, whether it was a trunk of a tree or a window, but he definitely, as a juvenile, collided into an object that allowed him to get that eye injury. He is fully flighted, so we do fun things for enrichment for these birds, like flying them. Now, a common question that we get is, are these birds bored here? So most of these birds are sedentary animals, and they're not very social, so they'll hang out by themselves unless it's breeding time. And they like to go out and fly for food, so as long as we hand them food, they don't really care that they're sitting in an aviary. But for this bird, he is a very high energy bird that loves to fly, so we fly him on what's called a creance. We fly him on a creance, which is basically like a long dog run that he's tied to a leash, and he flies from volunteer to volunteer. So red-shouldered hawks are really cool. They'll eat anything from snakes to small mice and voles, to turtles. But for Rusty, with an eye injury, leaving him only one good working eye, his depth perception is off, so he can't tell the distance between an object. So if he's trying to catch a mouse in leaf litter, it would be really hard for him to actually catch it. But he can fly from perch to perch. So a very common thing about red-shouldered hawks, or how to identify them, is that rusty brown on his shoulder, but then also his beautiful black and white checkered wings, and that rusty brown chest. As he's doing his squeaks and squawks here, they're also known for their calls. They're very loud car alarm sounds, so when next time you're walking through the swamp, take a listen for a red-shouldered hawk call. Now, if that call sounds like it's a little bit tired or fading out towards the end, then you'll know that that's actually a blue jay or a mockingbird mimicking this bird. Why do you say a blue jay or mockingbird would mimic a red-shouldered hawk? Well, that's because they want to sound bigger and badder, so that way their predators will stay away from them. They think that they are actually a raptor that can eat them, so it wards off any predators around them. Some of them are really tricky, especially ones that live around our aviary. We hear these birds all the time, and they even get me guessing, is that a red-shouldered hawk or a blue jay? So this is Rusty. Like I said, he's about 5 years old, and he is a classic bird of prey or raptor. So anything considered a raptor is a bird that is a carnivore, that eats meat, has that really good eyesight, that sharp hook beak, and also those very sharp talons, and that's how they catch their prey. So if you want more information about our birds and the Bird of Prey program, please visit the website below.